Hi, and this is Rakyat Times TV News. I'm Meg Hu.
And I am Jason S. Ganesan.
The Prevention of Terrorism Act, or Pota, will give authorities power to detain terrorist suspects for 2 years. The authorities also have the option of extending the detention for another 2 years, if necessary, and on a case-by-case basis. Home Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said he would push for the new law to curb the rise of terrorist activities locally by tabling it in the coming parliamentary session. Ahmad Zahid hopes to have the bill come into force by the year's end.
Well, Nick, it does seem as if they're using the IS bogeyman to bring back the ISA.
Oh, yes, Jason. Well, while the minister says the suspect can seek redress in courts to ensure that their rights are preserved, one wonders. Hey, do you remember during GE13 time, PY Wong from Tindak Malaysia was rumoured to be investigated under SOCMA. Well, the police at the end settled with penal code, but yeah.
So smart for an activist. What will you think of next? And in other news, One Malaysia Development Fund, or 1MDB, has responded to a report that it will be dismantled. A spokesman denied a Reuters report that said the controversy-ridden state investor will be reduced to a skeletal structure and possibly dissolved under a debt repayment plan. Quoted by news portal Malaysia Kini, the 1MDB spokesperson said that it remains committed to achieving the objectives outlined in its strategic review, which was unveiled last month. Yesterday, the Reuters report said that under new boss Arul Kanda Kandasamy, the fund will sell up to 80% of its power unit, Edra Energy, via a stock market listing. The strategic investor, helmed by Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak, and with assets worth up to $14 billion US, was hit by losses last year and nearly defaulted on a loan payment.
Well, the fund will also sell the bulk of its land assets and stakes in 2 high-profile property projects. They are the Tun Razak Exchange, TRX, and Bandar Malaysia projects, which will be split into separate entities. This was already partially indicated in last month's strategic review.
You know, like Tony Paul said today, the Rakyat really cannot be blamed if it has concerns about 1MDB.
Well, Jason, the money belongs to the Rakyat, it belongs to you and me, okay? With all the Malaysia's natural and rich resources, how can we come to this state? And don't get me started on politicians and their families' abuse of power to use our money. Buckingham bags, yeah.
Yeah, it does seem as if the dark days are upon us. And fittingly, the Sungai Buloh prison was shrouded in darkness last night at a vigil for Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim. Streetlights leading to the prison were turned off and a barbed wire barricade was pushed forward to deter the crowd. However, this did not stop supporters from turning out for the vigil last night in a show of solidarity with Anwar. Former Bar Council President and Negaraku patron Datuk Ambiga Srinivasan told the crowd that they should not be cowed by the darkness nor the barbed wire. Anwar's daughter, Nurul Izzah, the PKR Vice President and Lembah Patai MP, then took the microphone and recited a poem about her father's innocence. Reports say that despite being in jail, Anwar's speech as opposition leader will be read out in Parliament.
There is a consensus among opposition members that the traditional speech by the opposition leader will still be heard, with a PKR representative to read his text.
Yes, it appears that the darkness has extended beyond Sungai Buloh and onto the entire country.
Well, we cannot lose hope. Lawan tetap lawan. And that was the Rakyat Times TV News.
And we'll see you next week. Have a good weekend in Sogo.